So, hello and welcome to our English live stream every Thursday, 3 p.m. Central European Time or 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So, welcome. Please give me short feedback if you can see and hear me. Otherwise, I think everything should work smoothly right now. Then we can start. Look at the chat room here on Discord. 1 second. All good, Florian. Very good. So, yeah, welcome. For the new viewers who don't know me yet, my name is Robert Rother. I started trading at the age of 13. That was 1995. I set up my first investment company with two partners at the age of 17. That was, I think, 1999. And actually, from them, I also, they taught me how to trade futures markets, hedge funds, and build up private equity investments. We did this in Frankfurt, Germany. Well, a couple years later, I sold my shares in that company and I moved to China, where I set up a second investment company with with my Chinese partner. And well, we had over $100 million under management. I had a team of 30 traders and analysts, in my investment company, and this was quite successful. But well, basically, if you're very successful in China, you also get trouble with the government. And then I was arrested in May 2011, for outsmarting the Chinese finance system. And well, the next 7 years and 7 months I spent in Chinese detention center and Chinese prison in Dongguan. I was released in December 2018, and well, the first thing that you do after you got released, you write a book about your life, and it became a best-selling book in Germany. Right now, it's only available in German, but we are working on the English translation. I hope one day it will be published in English as well. And right now, I'm running two communities. One for the German-speaking community, since I'm German, yeah, and one in English. We are focusing on prop firm trading, how to actually get funded as quick as possible, and also how to receive payouts. This is well, a very proven system, a method that we are teaching every day in live trainings in our community. Yeah? If you want to get more information, you can go to lit.robertrother.com, and well, I'm probably also the first one who offers a money back guarantee if you're not getting funded within 1 year. Yeah. And now through the risk disclosures, all Bookmap limited materials, information, and presentations are for educational purposes only and should not be considered specific investment advice nor recommendations. Trading futures, equities, and digital currencies involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. So now we have the official part done and we can jump into the markets. So let's have a look at Discord. More and more people are joining. Hey Florian, hi Rick, hello Aktienbulle in Discord and here on YouTube also. Hello Tai, nice to see you again. Aloy Santa, hello, welcome. And well, I have to say, last Sunday I had a little accident. I was leaning on a billboard, but this billboard was, well, not as stable as I believed it was. And then I simply fall down and I fall down stairs, and then I spread my right wrist. So now it's a little bit complicated to actually use the mouse and to navigate here through the screen. So if things take a little bit slower these days, it's because it's luckily not a broken wrist. It's just a spreaded wrist, but it's still very painful, and I think it's already getting better. Yeah, I have to say this. Last Monday in our live trading, I couldn't do much. I had to use my computer with my left hand, and this is was difficult for me. Yeah. So, but anyway, I still funded two accounts on Monday, and yesterday I funded 3 accounts with Apex. So I'm up now 5 new accounts this week. This is very very well, very good. Yeah, I can also show it to you here. This was certificates on, this is a screenshot from my team, and also of course the certificates from Apex. Yeah, regularly getting this from apex of funding. April 30th June. This is an older one. There are other ones. I will show it to you later. The next last one is 1 second. It's always important to be correct. Yeah, since I'm German, it's our strength or weakness. Yeah, this is here from the 7th of June, one of 3 certificates yesterday. It went very well. And some words about the market condition, that is very important. I mean, all of you actually know we had this crash in Asia on Monday morning, or from Sunday to Monday, and the Nikkei, I think, went down like 12 or 13%, and then went up again the next day. And we also had huge volatility spike in the pre-market session of the US markets. I think Nasdaq was down like 5%, but then still ended up slightly down. But the thing is, we have a huge volatility right now. This is very important to understand. And if we look at the VIX, the volatility index, we were trading at the range here for a long time at like 12, 13, 14. So this is no volatility at all. And then we saw this spike up to 65. Huge fear came into the market. Now we are back at 26. 26 is compared to the last month still, yeah, very volatile. Yeah, so you actually immediately have to adapt your trading style. And since I know that we have this volatility, I can adjust my trading, especially my stop loss and my risk parameters, and I can get funded very quickly. Which means that I basically have to increase my take profits and my stop loss, but I have to trade less contracts, and everything is moving a lot faster. We have a thin order book. But this spike is really legendary, up to 65 within 1 day. Yeah, crazy. Almost up to Corona heights. And you know what happened after we had this spikes? The markets went down, 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 down. Now we have this spike again, similar to this situation. And well, let's see, the markets are weakening. Now pre-session is a bit higher, but well, we really have to be careful, especially after yesterday. We saw during the last trading minutes and sell off. Well, not sell off, but the markets were definitely on the short side. I still believe this for today. We have dangerous markets, yeah, you could say it like this. You must be careful, especially if you're a day trader and trade in the short term time frame. And then, of course, the big news: Warren Buffett sold his shares in Apple. And that always reminds me at something. In 2008, the Chinese stocks were basically on an all-time high. And then Warren Buffett decided to sell PetroChina stocks. And all the Chinese people were laughing about Warren Buffett. Why did you sell your PetroChina stocks? Are you crazy, so to say? It's one of the best companies and the market's on an all-time high. How can you sell now? But like 1 month later, for me, it was a warning signal. Yeah. So I also sold all my shares, and I stayed, I had cash. And then 1 month later, well, everyone knows we had the subprime crisis in the United States, and this was a result of huge sell-offs. And well, what does Warren Buffett know that we don't know, that we do not have access to this information? So I am careful about this right now also. I have buy limits for Nvidia and other stocks at much lower prices. And I'm loading my long-term accounts with cash to see actually what is still going to happen. I am not, well, I just tell you, I'm not an oracle, yeah, not like Warren Buffett. But I know if Warren Buffett decides to sell stocks in a company like Apple, well, there is probably a bigger problem ahead of us. So be careful in trading and well, yeah, put some money aside to buy stocks cheap. And now let's have a look here at the questions. Tanya, hello. Tony McBride, good afternoon. Nice to see you again. Caesar, hey, how are you? There was a couple of $1 million of VIX 50 strike calls bought last week. It seemed ridiculous at the time. Yeah, well, always there are people who know something more than we do. They have access to certain information, and then, well, you make a huge load of money. With a VIX 50 strike, well, that is, they made a lot of money. Anyway, I cannot complain myself this week with 5 new funded accounts and new payouts. This is working. This is working fine. So let's have a look at the bigger market situation here in the ES. 15-minute chart. We can see that I have certain VWAPs here from the high zone. All these red zones are basically high volume nodes that are important for me in trading. And I did not update this chart for a long time, or actually since last week, because of my wrist that is damaged. But let's have a look. Oh, it's a 1 hour chart. Well, it's too long. I want to go to the 15-minute chart. Important for me here is to set the anchored VWAP, and now, oh, what a surprise, now we're exactly at this anchored VWAP at 5,274. Interesting zone what the market is doing for short-term trades. It would be nice. It's a pre-session. We had news release at 2:30 or 8:30 Eastern time. This is why we have the spike. Now we set some anchored VWAPs at the bottom here, and we go in a smaller time frame. This VWAP is really important, and then also the high volume nodes here. Here we can maybe set a new volume profile to get an idea of the last days, and we can see this 5322, very important. This one also. We cannot move my mouse so accurately. Here. Okay, and the lines are yellow now. That doesn't matter for me. A line simply means for me it's important support and resistance zone. We have this here for short-term trades. But what I'm looking at right now is what are we going to do here? Now we're going to a 1-minute chart. You can see the market always is touching this zone. Support zone is definitely here, and we can use an anchored VWAP at the news event, and we can see this one is also good support zone, and now we are in this range here between on the upside and on the downside. So we really have to wait for the opening, and now we are going to replicate this on Bookmap. So first of all, we are in the ES. I'm going to settings, configure add-ons, and adjusting the VWAP, deleting the old ones, adding new ones. One at market or at midnight. Midnight is a market opening in Central European time. And another one for market opening. What's my favorite color? Pink. So close. And now we add an anchored VWAP here at the news release. That was here. Okay, here. Create anchored VWAP. Hello, Hendrik. Best greetings to Lower Saxony. Secret, I think your stream is delayed. Well, a stream is always delayed, Secret. This is part of YouTube. It cannot be exactly in real time. If you want to get a faster transition, then probably use Discord. And also, another important thing is if you cannot post frequently, or only on YouTube, you can post only every 5 minutes. So if you want to change this, you have to go to Discord and register there and verify. Exactly, here's Discord, and register yourself or verify yourself with the Bookmap license key that you have. And then you can also ask here in this chat room questions without delay. And also you have my screen sharing, and I think on Discord it's a little bit faster. For live streaming, definitely YouTube is not the fastest solution, but YouTube is for educational purpose that we can record this. So now we have an interesting picture that I like, and that actually confirms my idea. We can see a lot of sell limit iceberg orders right now here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and more coming. I definitely bet on the following. Actually, we are going now to market opening. We probably take out a high going above here or to this level, and then we see a sell-off. Sell-off back to sender here. That is a common picture that I saw so many times. Now the big players are basically shorting the market. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, many sell limit orders coming into the market here. And then we're going to see a sell-off. That's the goal right now, yeah. Interesting picture. You really have to pay attention. We do not see this often, maybe 1 or 2 times per month that we have this sort of picture. And then market is going to take out some highs, and then we are going to the sell-off period. So this is what I'm also going to look at. We see this market sweeps here right now on the upside. That's just insane. They are preparing for a sell-off. So let's bet on it. Yeah, that's how we are going to do it. Just bet on this scenario. I'm not sure exactly when this sell-off is going to happen, but I believe we still have to take out some stops here at the upside, and then fire free to the downside. Go to the questions here. Morning, Robert. What AVWAP indicator are you using in TradingView? I haven't found one that I can point and click to draw a VWAP. This is a standard VWAP. You just go here on projections, yeah, anchored VWAP, and then you click this star button, and then you have it here on your tool or favorite list, and then you just use this one, yeah, anchored VWAP. If you have it here, you click on this button and simply I want to edit here, and then you got it. It's a standard tool in trading view. Very easy. Same on the Bookmap, simply right click, yeah, and working. So now what I'm looking at is very simple. We can see all the sell limit orders, and after market opening in around 10 minutes, I want to have an anchored VWAP at the high. And this VWAP basically will be my reference point to find short trades. Not short, well, short time period, but also on the short side. Yeah, it's simply it's a tool, yeah. And actually VWAP is very important to understand. VWAP is not an indicator, it's a benchmark. That's a big difference. It's a benchmark to calculate a fair value price. So me. Sometimes when I don't say anything, I have to do some configurations, and really my wrist is not to relax it a little bit, yeah. And now we can see more and more sell limit orders or iceberg limit orders are coming here to the market. We can also see, for information purpose, this sell limit iceberg order was cancelled and lower limit. This is now a buy limit iceberg order because simply the price is below market price. If they are below, we are on the long side. If we are above, we are on the short side. And also what we can see is we have very, very low, very thin order book. Normally before we always saw like 3 digits, yeah, but right now only 2 digits. So it's giving us a very, very volatile market. So you must be really careful. And also if I trade later, I will increase this to 12. Seeing someone who saw my German live stream yesterday, I made like 4 trades, 4 profitable trades on an PA account. And this is also another PA account, newly funded, starting at 50K again, yeah. One of many. So I'm always trading them one by one. Now we are patient for a couple of minutes, so if you have questions, feel free to ask them. Peter O'Connell, nice to see you. My old German neighbor, German neighbor, yeah. Interesting here. And if we look at the Trader Map Lite, I think you should know this tool from Bookmap, where we actually can filter this noise here. This orders that are not here in the Trader Map Lite plug-in, but the problem is right now I cannot trade through this application. I cannot see the iceberg orders, which are two essential parts for me. I trade through Bookmap and I need the iceberg order information, but this is going to change soon, I know. I think in the next version it will be that we can trade and do everything also through this filtered version of of the markets. But now let me add here also the right VWAP configurations. Okay. And another one starting at midnight, then we're on the same page and in yellow. Interesting, we have the liquidity at 5,300, 5,288. So my game plan is simply because of the iceberg orders that we are going to take out the liquidity here, probably, maybe even going up to 5,300, and then we are going to see a new sell-off. Did someone saw the big iceberg, the big order of almost 3,000 contracts at 5,255 yesterday? Huge order. And it was taken out, and after this the market went down and down and down. So game plan, waiting to take out the highs and then all in short. What we can see here is building up huge short positions. Knowledge seeker, hello. Yeah, exactly, Alessandra. This will be available soon. I know. I am aware of this. I am in close exchange with the developers. Waiting. We're really waiting for it, and also yeah, waiting for the trade copy. Yeah, this will also make my life easier. because it's getting complicated to manage like 20 and 20 plus accounts at the same time. And also it's part of TraderMap Pro, since today with this you can get historical data as well. Yes, correct. But I just saw the email from Bookmap here just before the live stream, yeah. And email, I think it's here, yeah. TraderMap Pro, remove bot remover. Yeah, I will explore this later during the day. I just saw it. That is very, very good. Hello, Steven. It's nice to see you again. And there was also a question from Bruce yesterday. If, I mean, there are also, since I'm German, there are many German speaking community members here. If you are interested in the German version of Bookmap, the main answer from my German community is, well, it's not a must-have feature. Many people like to have the German. It's not necessary to have a German version for Bookmap, in my point of view. I mean, you should basically speak English if you trade the U.S. markets. Yeah, at least you should have basic understanding of the language. Otherwise, it's kind of weird, in my point of view, to trade in a market, in a foreign market, without speaking the language. Yeah. But if there is somebody, or if many people say their German version would be cool, well, this can also be done. So 2 more minutes to go to the opening. And then again, game plan is waiting for taking out the liquidity on the highs and then going short. Yeah, Alexander, for me, I'm thinking in English, I'm dreaming in English, and I'm using everything in English. I'm also watching Netflix only English. Yeah, I cannot even watch at the German movies. That's so strange, so weird. Yes, Peter, we basically learn. English is a mandatory language, second language, yeah. But many people do not actually speak English well and they forget it. But I think basic words, I mean, if you see Bookmap here, I mean, connections. German word is a well, okay, it's Verbindung. Anyway, but these are simple words that you do not really have to have a translation for this. And since we have ChatGPT, it's also very, very convenient to get translations. Knowledge seeker, yeah, I saw it. Sehr gut. Yeah, you know German and English. So 1 minute to go to see if we can get here this opening. Like I said, this picture for the people who are new is very nice. I saw this many times. So many iceberg, sell limit iceberg orders. Oh, yeah, now the market already going down. But I still think they have to actually take out some highs. Now this session VWAP started here. And let's see if there is liquidity surprises here somewhere. No, still, probably I really could imagine that we take out the 5,300 and then going to the downside. See if we can see any surprises here, but no surprises here. Let's look at the SPY if we can see any huge liquidity surprises. No, nothing. So then we simply wait a little bit to see what the market is going to do. How do you know which IB order will work? Most of time IB orders fail. IB, do you mean iceberg orders? I do not. If you talk about iceberg orders, then I do not look at where the orders are. It's simply a context of the market. Because if you're a big player, you cannot just click buy and sell like we do right now. You must build up your position size over a longer time period. And then also if the market moves points against you, it doesn't matter because you have a different approach in trading. So this is basically for me the indication that there are many short players in the market. Or also we can say people build up short positions, or they closed their long positions. But it's basically the same thing. If they close their long positions, they're not willing to buy anymore. So there is no more buying pressure. So the market will basically has to go down. If someone is building up short positions or if they're covering their longs, it's basically a signal that there is no more interest in getting higher prices. And once they have built up their full position size, then they will initiate the direction in their the move into their direction. Yeah, basically then on the short side. This can be also. It must not be within a couple of minutes now after opening. No, most likely when I see this picture, this constellation, the market is still taking out some highs. So people believe the market will go higher. And then once the last buyers are actually dried out, then they are going to initiate the sale, this is a short scenario. And then the buyers who actually are trapped in the buying in their long positions getting stopped out. Then we're seeing a fast move to the downside. This can happen in the second half of the day. Most likely even yesterday. Let's have a look here, or maybe on trading view. I'm going to regular trading hours. So this was yesterday. Yeah, we initiate this just started here at 8 o'clock. Downside. The market closed at the day. Well, mostly it was the low of the day. Or actually the sales, yeah, started earlier, but you could see bumps, and especially at the last hour, they simply smashed everything on the market. Same on Tuesday, same thing. Second half of the day, people are going to sell. It's a very common signal. So now let's get the people a little illusion that the markets can go up, and then we are starting to sell off. Good morning, Stephen. Robert, did you see the massive sell limit order on ES a couple days ago? It was almost 5K contracts for sale at 5,110. It squeezed through and end of the day ended much lower. Yeah, well, I didn't see it because I was didn't trade so much the last days because of my damaged right hand. But I saw yesterday at 5,350, 5,255, I think it was, also like a 2,900 lot order, and the market just went through it, and then market went lower. Yeah, and also yesterday there were some huge orders lately. Yeah, really like 3,000, 2,000 lot sizes. This is impressive. you know, German because I used to work for Commerzbank. Commerzbank, yeah, very traditional German bank. So still no big movement yet and nothing to trade. Is there any big orders? 88 still here. The order book is thin and well 5,300, but otherwise there is no big surprises here. Hi, Robert. How soon do you usually place a trade after open? That depends really on the market constellation, but I would basically I wait like 10 or 15 minutes, yeah. I want to get a feeling for the market. Basically, I want to know and see if a market really reacts to the VWAP points, like it has a nice touch here, yeah. So, and then of course, are we going to have like trend opening that the market is moving into one direction, or like a range? Right now we have a range, yeah. We have the high and the low here, and we are inside this zone. So there is no surprise yet. Basically, buy the low, sell the high, yeah. And I didn't check it right now. Are there any news at 4 p.m.? No, no news today. Okay, maybe now we get the direction. What we can do is to set up an anchored VWAP here, create anchored VWAP. So what we can try is now to, it's the wrong chart, I have to go to this one. Anchored VWAP. There's the range. Well, now the question is, are we going to the downside here? Or back into the... Yeah, now market is back. There is no... Still in the range. In the range, I mean, we really want to see a breakout through this and that. Long we do not see a breakout, we simply can short, and I'm also going to do this now, short the upside here. Also in this area, please do not trade the VWAP here because there is simply a range and there are only the standard deviations they are interesting to trade. And here also. This is a VWAP from the event. And I'm out of the trade, 450 bucks. So very, very easy trading. You know, this VWAP, if you remember, was from the event. We know that this is going to hold. It was the event at 230. We have this confirmation, event VWAP, we have the standard deviation, and we are at the lower range of this rotation. You can see many times the market really reacts on this VWAP. Again, now let's see. We are getting another buying pressure. You can see always people want to buy here in this area. And also with 12 ticks, very nice with this volatility. If the market, if the VIX goes below 20, then of course I'm going to reduce my take profit, but right now 12 ticks is more than sufficient. Peter, I was noticing in the London session that if a candle closes through a VWAP plotted from the high after retest of 2, it will go on to take out that previous swing high. I haven't noticed this right now, Peter. Maybe I have to look at this. But this is already mostly too complicated for me. You know, I'm a very lazy trader. Now we're going back to the upside. Still a sell limit order in place. Any surprises here? No new surprises in. The NQ do. Oh, if we go below here, let's. So no direction right now for the market. Wholesale inventories. Well, if I look here on my calendar, must be like a 1-star event. Wholesale inventories, yeah. But this basically, I'm not sure, has not this impact. It's not at least a 2-star rating. Well, on YouTube, at least you can give some like, but hits the like button would be nice. Over 50 people are watching, but only 17 likes. We can have more of that. And now really I would like to trade more, but as long as we are here in this range, difficult to trade. And since I also reached my profit goal for this funded account, I normally only want to do like $400 to $800 per day. There's only one goal, and that is to be funded. Yeah. But then I would take lower trade with 2 lots here at the standard deviation, the second one. So the yellow one is the standard deviation from the market opening. also okay. Somehow are the VWAPs different here? So let's see if we can get a okay, we got a fill here. Now it's a question if this is fake breakout or if the market really wants to go into one direction. Then we can add an anchored VWAP here. Now I'm out of this, okay. But now at least we have a direction and adding an anchored VWAP. So now we have a trend and now this short scenario can start. And we are going to jump into this market here on this anchored VWAP if we can get an entry point. Now we just have to take the order. Too good. See that? Very nice. Short. Well, perfect. How Ziggy, how do you load a second chart for Trader Map? Basically, you only go to configure add-ons here, settings, configure add-ons, and Trader Map Pro or Trader Map Lite you click, and then automatically the chart will open. Then you get this second chart. Now let's see if we can get a trade here. Okay, we are in, and now let's see if the market is going to continue on the downside. Yeah, out of it. Nice trade, you see, touched the VWAP and take profit of 12 ticks is working well. Now let's see if we continue the downtrend. We can enter a second VWAP here. Of course, I could hold this trade longer. Yeah, this is only my scalping strategy for funded accounts because I do not like to have open P&L. Yeah, if you trade your personal account, you definitely can make your first take profit here and then let the market run. Yeah, okay, and okay, now I got this trade out. So you see, I was very fast. I entered at VWAP and got the execution, and I took my 12 ticks, and now I'm $725 on the upside for this account. And this is, for this account, it's the first trading day of a PA account. I do not want to make too much money. You really have to understand that's very important in trading prop firm accounts because you have a consistency rule that you have to follow. But perfect trade here, perfect trade here, here, and that's how this business works. Yeah, very simple. And at the end, you get your next paycheck. And then I'm going to switch to the next account and doing the same thing all over again for 20 accounts every day. So I'm not, if I switch the account now, I have to reload all the data. Yeah, this is of course complicated, or it takes time, and then everything is lost. But I will do it exactly after this meeting, we are going to have in our trader community our live call. If you want to learn really in detail how we are going to do, how I'm trading, what my blueprint is, with all the results, people are making a lot of money. Yeah, you can join us on LIT Trading. We have everyday live tradings and go into depths of how to get funded and getting payouts in this crazy way. And I know many of our community members are also here in our in this stream right now. And now basically took out the lows, and again now you flip the coin, market is going back into this distribution, yeah, and touching VWAP here would be a nice short trade normally. This side. But okay, that would be a loss in this case. Anyway, the next thing is simply add an anchored VWAP here and follow the trend, yeah. Now we have the VWAP here at 71. Oh, I still have an order here. Very good. Cancel order. I'm not going to do any trades in this account anymore. It's enough. Basically, here was my stop limit order. We can have a look at this. 1 second, I'm getting another glass of water. Another bounce of the AVWAP from ES Monday lows. Yeah, very good, Caesar. I like that. You really got the point. Yeah. So now let's see what's going to would happen here. I would be short. This level was 84, 87. I would be not yet. Probably the better shot here is at the second standard deviation. 84.50. I would be still in the market. I would 87.50. I would be out. Yeah, I would be out of the market right now. Market is moving. The smarter entry place would be here at 88. Yeah, then I would go to 91, but probably really sometimes it's good not to trade. Okay, this one would have worked out. The 885, yeah, this short at the standard deviation would have worked. But still, what's the bigger picture right now? Touching VWAP here. Well, I do not believe that we see much higher prices than here. Maybe going to 5,300, but then it's the end of story because of the iceberg orders at the beginning. Then another sell off. And at least I want to see Nvidia below $90 because there are my buy limit orders. Which VWAP was this? No, this pink one is the session VWAP starting with market opening at 9:30 Eastern Time. And this is a standard deviation of that VWAP. Or maybe I'm also getting some other new funded accounts today. You know, if I really feel tired and I'm done with all my evaluation accounts, with my funded accounts, and I'm opening new accounts, and well, I simply trade like crazy. It's good for, well, getting rid of your emotions and build up new funded accounts which you can always use, because you also destroy accounts. That is part of the game if you trade aggressive as we do. But at the end, it only means, did you get a payout, yes or not? Yeah, that is the question. I'm not thinking about having the nicest reward to risk ratio and so on and the best win rate. All this doesn't matter for me if I trade prop firms. The only thing that matters is, did you get the payout, yes or not? And the question, how did you get the payout, really, even if it's only luck, you also need luck, is key to understanding this business. And as long as this, I would say, system works, it's amazing. And if it doesn't work anymore, if I get thrown out of these companies, same like casinos, then I'm trading my own money anymore. Then I would use the same blueprint, but with different money management rules, of course. Now we can see buy limit iceberg orders running behind the market here. You can see this moving up the limit. So, well, let's summarize this trading day. We saw at the beginning of this day this sell limit iceberg orders, which basically gives me an indication that we basically take out the highs, maybe up to 5,300, and then in the second half of the day that we're going to see a sell off to take out the lows. Yeah. Then next thing is, I did 3 trades, I think, or 4. The first one long at the lower range and at the event VWAP from the news, took the profit. Basically, and it was $450 on the upside. Normally the trading day for this account would be done, but then I would have to reopen a new chart, and that is complicated. So then we saw a break out of this range to the downside. I wanted to go long here at the standard deviation, but I got stopped out. So this was the indication for me that the market movement has changed. So I enter an anchored VWAP at the high, and you have the breakout point. And then I was looking for short trades to catch at that VWAP. I touched the VWAP, took my 12 ticks, take profit. And then I did another trade at this anchored VWAP, actually at this touch, I entered a new VWAP, and because I was thinking maybe we have already this sell-off, that the market can accelerate, and I took another trade at the VWAP and another 12 ticks as take profit, and then the day was done, and I'm up to $725 minus commission at 689. And this is a funded account. I do not want to trade more because I have to finish 10 trading days to reach $5,000 to get my next $2,000 paycheck for this account. And now I have to do this job for another 19 accounts today. So that's it for this day. And well, for my community members, we are going to see each other shortly, in a couple of minutes after this call on Zoom, and then let's see if we can really get, wow, we took just now the 5,300, somehow new trading opportunities for other accounts. So take care, and see you next week, or see you in a couple of minutes